I'm getting so that I despise coming to see you folks. I am not disappointed in my team. I'm not disappointed in my team's effort. We could have played more intelligently. We could have made more free throws. We could have rebounded more of their missed free throws, and all those things are what people will talk about, and they're important. And we also could have made some plays that would have been better in the first half. You have to congratulate them. If you don't care who won the game, you've heard me say this a few times before, if you don't care who won the game, you had to enjoy that as a big-time college basketball game. I care who won the game, so I did not enjoy the final outcome. We made some mistakes at any point during the game, any possession. We got Trey made an unbelievably difficult play. It's hard to even throw a chest pass off the rim like that and to bounce out 30 feet and you're the one that gets it and you make the shot. That's an unbelievable play. He's really a tough kid, and a kid I have a great deal of respect for as a player and as a young man. And you're happy for him, but he's not on my team. We had some opportunities that we didn't take advantage of, and that in some ways has been our story several times. But it doesn't make any difference. Duke's locker room is very happy, and our locker room is crushed. I was mad at myself several games ago because I didn't remind them to foul. And Coach Smith always told me it's not a sure thing, so we fouled a day, and it didn't work out. I still think good things are going to happen for this team, but I'm not going to get this woe is me BS by any means. And I'm going to try to use that terminology very little the rest of my life. Someone else used it this past week, and I didn't think I'm going to try to do that again either. Guys, I don't have a lot more. You watch the game, and you guys got any questions?
How mental is free throw shooting, especially late in the game, and how much of that I think is a factor with your team today?
Well, I'm sure it's part mental. I mean, Garrison makes 17 out of 18 in one game, and now he's missed a bunch. You know, so I'm sure it's mental, but I always say have a checkpoint and not think about I got to make this one. Think about your checkpoint, and I think it always helps you. Whether it's Tiger Woods or one of you guys playing golf, if you think I've got to knock this close, you're probably not going to do it. Think of your technique, your checkpoint, and make your swing that way. But Andrew and Garrison missed some that really hurt. There's no question about that. But Leakey missed one, Garrison missed, Mondo missed one. I mean, basically Cole missed one. Those hurt, but bottom line is we got to be tough enough to step up and make the free throws.
When Walker made that free throw to put you guys ahead in overtime, did you have any kind of sense that maybe the tide had turned, that something, pulling a guy off the bench who rarely plays and makes a free throw in that pressure, that maybe things were going your way? I
would have felt better if he'd made both of them. There's no question about that, but no, I didn't have any thought process there. It was just, let's guard the next possession, and they did a great job of just attacking us off the dribble. And Cole's got 4 fouls, and he's trying to play. Somebody asking a question?
No, go ahead, Coach.
Okay. Cole's playing with 4 fouls and not trying to foul, and it hurt us to have Leakey over there on the bench. It hurt us to have Mondo on the bench, and we're not the deepest team in the world anyway, but Walker stepped up, made 1 out of 2 for us. And but to answer the question, during the course of the game like that, I never really think, okay, this is going to do it for us. We're going to win it. I was just trying to think what we could do the next possession.
Coach, our team leader is back now, and this team we saw today fought hard, and they're starting to come together. We've seen so many teams in the past, like the Notre Dames, the Syracuses, that Connecticut team that deep in the season, in that tournament time, they start to go on a roll. Mm-hmm. As this team comes together, what needs to happen for them to make that kind of a streak?
Well, we need to play better and not have the mistakes we had, you know, and we're on the wrong kind of a streak right now. I think that's 3 in a row, and that's not the kind of role that I want to be on. But I told them, today I saw the team that I thought I was going to have in the preseason, and yet we got guys. I can give you 89 things that are easy things to change that we screwed up, but you can't do those kind of things. You got to not picking on anybody. I can give you any player that made mistakes today. That's something that we've told them 50 times, and I love him to death. I'll give you one, Armando. half of his fouls are holding on to a guy. I stopped practice yesterday and screamed at him, screamed at everybody about how many times do I have to say that. All right, and that's not, I mean, Mondo's big for us, okay? Cole's got Garrison wide open, and he dribbles the ball looking around, and they steal it, all right? Cole played his butt off. Garrison's played his tail off for us, try as hard as he can, he misses free throws. All right, so it's still, we make some mistakes, but we've got to, on game day, you got to play better. Game day's time to have your best game.
Take one more for you.
Roy, how do you stop this loss from having a ripple effect, from having a carryover, since it seems like it might be more deflating than
Well, it can be more deflating, but it's still just one game. I was more pissed off, I was more upset after Boston College than I am right now. And so it's something that we've got to play better. And yeah, if you want to go woe is me and be a little pansy or something, you know, that's your choice. If you want to be a tough competitor, and pansy doesn't mean anything except a guy that doesn't compete, so don't give me any of that stuff, okay? That's what pansy means. The guy's not a competitive guy. We're not going to be like that. And if you want to go do that and go lay in a corner and get in a fetal position and call for your mama, you can. But if you want to be a competitor, you're going to try to bust your tail at practice tomorrow and bust your tail at practice on Monday and try to go on the road and see if you can play your tail off on Tuesday. But we have no assurances. I told them that we've got a chance to play again. I told them we also have a chance to play Duke again. So the old coach is not going to freaking quit, and they're not either.